And then over to the small screen for TV news, we have some big things going on here, mostly trailers. We have everyone's favorite post-apocalyptic automotive mayhem returning for its second season. We have a trailer and a release date. We're beaming back to the final frontier for what seems to be the last season of Strange New Worlds. We have trailer and release date there. And if you're looking for something a little spooky, then we have Stephen King to get you covered on that one. There's a new series based on his book, The Institute, that we're going to talk about, and we have a new trailer for that one as well. So, all of that and a little bit more, let's do TV news, shall we? Welcome, nerds, to the Clips channel. What you are about to watch is the TV news that happened this past week since the last time you were here. There is a larger video that this is a part of called The Week in Nerddom. You can go check that out over on the main channel, Generally Nerdy, and you get into all of the topics in that one video, so comic books and music and movies, etc., etc. Or you can just keep coming back here for these shorter versions, which come out a little bit later, so the stuff over on the main channel is going to be a little more up-to-date, a little more relevant, if you will. But either way, you're getting news, and that's the point, and this is the TV news, not like, I'm Tom Brokaw, and that's the way the cookie crumbles. Not that kind of news. We're talking TV news like TV shows and that kind of stuff. So, without any further ado, let's hit the news.
Subscribe. That is all.
Okay, so let's talk about some follow-ups here in TV streaming. We have one follow-up, one kind of big. I'm not going to oversell it, I guess. Stewart fails to save the universe. This is just a super interesting follow-up. So this is the follow-up to The Big Bang Theory. It's focusing on Stewart, the comic book owner, the comic book shop owner. So Chuck Lorre told Variety in a recent interview that there's going to be lots of CGI in this. We're going to have a bunch of CG elements in this. More than he's ever dealt with on a show previously. So, not that he really dealt with much in The Big Bang Theory, but there was some, especially in the last few seasons. So, to say that this is the most he's ever dealt with, that's really interesting. I'm going to, because we don't know a whole lot about what the story necessarily is going to be, I'm going to put this out there, this is my own speculation, that Stewart fails to save the universe is going to be a lot of Stewart, the comic shop owner, going off on daydreams, and in those daydreams he goes in crazy comic book style adventures, and that's why they're using a lot of CG in the show. So that kind of, it makes sense when you know the character and then you know, like, you know, TV budgets and things. It's going to be interesting, especially with AI kind of bringing down CG budgets these days. It's going to be something special. Anyway, so that's our one follow-up. Let's talk about our trailers that we got this week. Twisted Metal Season 2, July 31st. Go check out this trailer. It's not technically a trailer. It's just 2 minutes of action, approximately 2 minutes of action from the show. And this is what I expected Season 1 to be, and now we're finally getting it with Season 2. So I really hope they really lean into this stuff, because this is the game. This is why we played the game, was for action like this. And then Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3 comes July 17th. This is another trailer. We get a little bit more taste of what's going to happen in this season. A little bit more Spock and stuff. Also, a little bit of Patton Oswalt being super cringy. I mean, I know he's a famous nerd, but like, he's still kind of super cringe, so please let's stop putting him in all of these nerdy properties. Anyway, Season 1, continuing with the Strange New World stuff, Season 1 is going to be up for free on Pluto. So if you have Pluto, or if you don't have Pluto, go get it. It's free. Why wouldn't you have Pluto? But you'll be able to watch Season 1 of Strange New Worlds on Pluto for free starting this coming Monday. So that's pretty freaking awesome. And then our other trailer this week is The Institute, a new Stephen King series that is going to be coming to MGM Plus July 13th. So MGM Plus is the same streamer that brought us the From series, and so now they have another horror series that looks like it's going to be highly addictive. I'm not a big Stephen King fan, but this trailer really does something for me, so go check it out, see what you think. That's what we got for trailers. We have no regular news. All right, so we're gonna take another second here real quick and remind you that this is the season of the merch. We are pushing merch this season real hard. I just put up the surprise, quote unquote, surprise drop for, I think honestly, I might just keep this one on the store just because I think it's pretty silly. I don't know, I'm proud of myself in my stupidity, but it's the Confused Millennial t-shirt, Confused Millennial design, because it's more than a t-shirt. You got the hoodie, you got the long sleeve, you got the sticker, you got the mug, you got the shopping bag, all of these options up at the general store, linked down in the description of this episode. You can go check that out. Purchase any one of those things. No coupon code right now because we're not doing our monthly shirt. That begins next week. Next week you'll be getting another 10% coupon code with the design for the month, the temporary design for the month, which I think is going to be real juicy for all of you cinema and music nerds out there. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But right now, go check out the Confused Millennial design and all of the other basic nerd designs up at the Nerdy store right now. I thank you, as always, nerds, for checking it out. Again, stay tuned to the Nerdy stores, the general store, for updated designs every month. We drop at least one new design every month. Go check that out. We'll see you over there. But now let's finish the show, shall we? This week for TV streaming, but we do have a suggestion, and that suggestion is Black Mirror Season 7. Oh my god, go watch this. Every episode is what you want from a Black Mirror show, save for maybe episode 3, which is the something noir? Where the hell did it go? It's in here, I know it is. Whatever, episode 3, I wasn't a fan. The one, Hotel Reverie, that's what it was. Hotel Reverie, just, there's way too much that doesn't make sense. I know it's science fiction, and I know it's in the same vein of Twilight Zone, so there's stuff that you're not supposed to understand, but they still do it in a way that makes sense in modern day. In Hotel Reverie, none of the tech works, makes any sort of logical, there's no logical explanation for how the tech works in relation to how it could have evolved from today's technology into that. Whereas all of the other great episodes of Black Mirror, which season 7 is legitimately 5 great episodes of Black Mirror and one not so great episode. All the other great episodes of Black Mirror you can understand the logic. Well, I say that again, and there is a little caveat to that, considering the Bête Noire episode. That one's a little ridiculous, but still, the ridiculousness there, except for the way that episode ends, like, there is a scientific way we could get there. It would you very, very long shot make sense, but still make sense. Whereas we know the way the technology evolves, and in Hotel Reverie, that's not the way technology evolves. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent for the suggestion. Legitimately, an amazing season of Black Mirror. I can't believe Charlie Brooker really was able to do it again, and he did. And yes, go watch season 7 Black Mirror. Highly, highly recommend. That is your suggestion for the week. Thank you very much, nerds, for tuning in. If you want to level up your nerdy, geeky, pop culture knowledge, then don't forget to subscribe and do all of the things. Go check out the main channel, Generally Nerdy, for the larger portion. Again, you get all of these sections into one convenient video over on Generally Nerdy. The name of the show is The Week in Nerddom. Thank you for checking out this clip. We will see you next time. Before we go, though, always, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.